Hi, Shellbower here from Shell's Craft Corner. In one of my previous videos I showed you this steel rule die. I believe it's Linda Canassi, I might have said that wrong, and it's a mini album die. It's a Biggs L die, as they say. So you're going to need a die cutter that's got a big mouth to fit the steel rule die, and this was the little album that I showed you that I'm making for my husband. So I'm going to show you how to set about making one of these. So I'll just get my pieces ready. Back in a moment. So to save time, I've already die cut a lot of pieces. So I've got my 3 pieces that I need to pop in there to make my little book. So we'll pop that over there. Like I say, I have got a lot of pieces ready, but I'm just gonna die cut this and show you what we get from this piece back in a minute. As some of you will know, this was a reason I brought the Craftwell's Cutting Boss, was for the steel rule dies. And I'm learning the sandwiches. Now, learning the sandwiches, it told me here for a steel rule die, an A, a B and an A. But when I tried that, it just took one of the A's and left the rest. So, I've took the B out and I've just got the A's. I'm going to turn it around now so that I can feed it in. It goes perfectly fine, but when I was using the B, it took one of the A's and left A and B this side. So now I'm going to show you what we got from our top piece. I'm just going to move this out of the way. So now we're going to take this off. Put the plates over there. So we get these are our 3 spines. And obviously I will put how many you need to cut of these. I think it's quite a few, but like I say, these are our spines for our pieces, so we can pop those in. We get a little like banner, an arrow. This is if you're going to put tabs. I'd imagine if you're going to put a tab on one of your pages, maybe one of those that's inside. You wanted it to stick out, you'd have like your tab. Then you've got a little banner, but I think what she did on the top of hers was she had hers, so she's got, let me do what she did. She's cut more than one banner, but she's got 2 banners there. Like I said, you can see she's just got a little tab. She's folded that in half, but you would stick that under your paper because you wouldn't want the blacks showing, so then you could have one there, you could have one on the next piece further down, so you can actually lift them open at each point. So now we've got some pieces. I'm going to get the other pieces that I've already die cut and I'll come back in. So I've got my pieces ready to make those 3 pieces that I showed you. So what we're going to do is we're going to score and burnish, or should I say we're going to burnish the score lines, so we get our little spines. One thing I do need to point out, this on the die, this piece here that makes these and these, you're going to have to cut quite a few, but I will put how many pieces I cut to do these 3 pieces for you. got my little spine for you, and then for this one. So I've got my spines. So what you would do now to get this is what you're going to do to get all 3 pieces. I'm just going to show you this one because they're all the same. You would then, how I found it easiest was, I just got my glue. Another tip, your rounded edges need to be out, flat edge on your spine. And obviously you'd give it time to stick. This is quite a good glue, it sticks quite quick. But ideally I'd leave my pieces for 10-15 minutes so they all fit. It will stick nicely, they're not going to move. So then we've got our big spine, and then this is where our pieces of paper come in that we've cut. Again, your rounded corners to your rounded corners. And then I would do the same with my inside. I'd definitely say use glue because it gives you that little bit of wiggle room. So there we have that piece. We've got our spine, and a black spine there, and the other 2 pieces are exactly the same. I'm just going to have a quick tidy up. So we've done all our pieces. Per spine, 2 black pieces, and then you're going to have 4 decorative pieces of pattern paper. So that's on each. So 2 black pieces per spine and 4 patterned per spine. Now, putting these together, at first I thought they must just all fit in each other and go like that. Well, as we can see, no. So I'm going to get both of these pieces like this. I'm going to glue these and put them like that because then it's going to fit nicely. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to put glue down the back of my spines, and I think I'll put just a little extra here. Then I'm going to put these in, and what I'm going to do is push them all together so you can see it's flat there, it's flat here, and it's flat here. So now I would leave this a good 10-15 minutes. So these little bits, I thought that I could put that there, and I could have this bit at the top, but my one for Gary, I think I must have chopped that out myself because I wanted it for the letters and they were bigger, so I've cut my own banner. So if you've got little dies or you've got a white pen, you could write a name on there. The arrow, we could use that inside or outside. Like I said, there's a little tab, but I would, if I was going to use that, I would do it before I stick my paper down so that you wouldn't see the black pieces. You'd just get that end tab piece make it a bit more tidier. So I'm just going to go and put this to one side and let it dry. So here's my little album. It's still drying, but you can see there I've got all my pieces done. I'm just going to shut it up now, leave it to carry on drying. So if you could like and subscribe, that makes me happy. If you click the little bell, it should tell you next time I pop something up. I will put all the details of how many panels, the die itself, on my blog, which is shellbower.blogspot.com. And until next time, bye bye for now.